Alright, I've got another what if for you. But let me just say, and you probably read the description, this is not what I believe. I'm no way in a Satanist. But it's just a crazy thought that I saw on Facebook, and I wanted to throw it out there. Not to change anyone's beliefs or any of that, and I'm not in any way getting religious. I've got my own belief system, as imperfect as that may be, but I still got it. Here's the comment. It was, what if God was a bad guy and Lucifer fell to earth because God had abandoned us? So what if we know his name to be Lucifer. I won't call him Satan or the devil, because that's just what we've placed. Just anything can be the devil, demons, if it's deemed bad enough in our eyes. But we know that there was a word in heaven. It was all about coming to earth and the plan behind it. Now, what if the plan was we would just be sent here, God was kicking us out of his presence, and it was kind of a trial by fire? Only the strong will get back to me, only the faithful, with no real help, just each other. No memory of what we're even supposed to be doing here. So yeah, war. Lucifer on one side, God on the other side. The acclaimed heroes won the war. God. But Lucifer wasn't having that. We needed help. He came down to earth. Doesn't care who gets credit for the help that he's given. Just the simple fact that we're not by ourselves. Miracles are happening. God isn't interfering. And maybe even to push it a step further. You know, Bible's full of truths. I'll say that much. I don't think the entirety of it, word for word, is absolute truth. But Christ, created by the same God, came down too. We know that before, well, as the Bible says, Lucifer came to him right before Christ started his mission, and he was fasting for 40 days or whatnot in the desert. We don't know what they talked about. We've got like what the Bible says, but what if they had a discussion there? And Christ, he eventually did try to die for us. Maybe that's what was made up. Maybe that's what was put down. I don't know. But we do know in the Bible, there's that one part, one line, Father, why have you forsaken me? Said by Christ while he was dying on the cross there. He himself experiencing what we have experienced, being here, being abandoned, being forsaken. So yeah, just an interesting thought. And again, this is not my belief. I'm not saying in any way I'm a Satanist or any of that jazz. Believe what you believe. But just something to think about, right? After all, we're the ones that place angels. We come up with the names angels and put a definition to it. We come up with all sorts of fantasy names too. I mean, for crying out loud, we came up with all the Greek gods to try to put an explanation and on why things are the way they are. Greek gods, Roman gods, Celtic gods. I mean, every religion's got them. We're the ones that put the stamp on defining things. Give it a name. That way it makes sense. So yeah, I know this is a longer video. I've just thought back and forth whether or not to post this, but I really think it goes with the channel theme. The what ifs. What if you were raised to think a different way, and this was your logic, and it could kind of make sense. All right.